I knew there had to be ideas of resistance, manifest best in the guise of my distance. This persistence ends with a comma, or I can spell it out. I don't rap for no drama corps. Open heart, sore blood on my sleeves, but I can't stop the progress. No time to grieve. Get your act straight and maybe we'll be friends again. Till then, represent, this is next gen.
Number 1 is the fans, 2 is ourselves, 3 is the music, the content itself. Give a damn about dollars, man, we rather make sense. We are the next gen, this is the next gen. 1 is the fans, 2 is ourselves, 3 is the music, the content itself. Give a damn about dollars, man, we rather make sense. We are the next gen, this is the next gen. He made the name for the music and not vice versa. They lost sight, loud mouths all hurt us. Blame our own people and we end up getting burnt. Took the dream of a proud man and dragged it through the dirt. Bickering, fighting like a bunch of bitchy kids. And you wonder why the listeners still don't give a shit. Old hindsight's always 20/20. Well, I should've walked backwards and seen this shit coming. Can't believe I love you, can't believe I fought for you. I just did what I thought the Godfather do. Lars says instead, make certain he retracts. Then you call it to a forum, stab it in the back. At tu brute, you brought us shame. And all you so-called rappers are soiled in the...
Hello people, and welcome to a special tea time where I'm actually going to be playing a game while I do this. And I'm going to see if I can do this more often. Yeah, whatever. I'm trying to get through this because I just want to get to the main beef of the video. And I want to talk about something that happened. And yes, I am playing Phantom Breaker Battleground or something like that. So, I mean, it's a really good game and I actually really love it. So, but let me go into the controversy that I'm talking about. And why and how I feel about it. Over the weekend, there was uproar over an Obsidian game called Pillors of Eternity, and it contained a gravestone that you have to actually kind of go out of your way to find. And on the gravestone, it says, "Here lies Firedorn, a hero in bed. He once was alive, but now he's dead. The last woman he bedded turned out to be a man, and crying in shame, off a cliff he ran." Okay, I think the rhymes are actually pretty clever, but the whole controversy has to do with I guess the whole thing about the last woman he bedded turned out to be a man. And a lot of people have come out and said, well, it's this, and you know, and Obsidian are thinking about looking into it, and I do have to tell you one thing, Obsidian, please don't change it. I'm a trans woman, and I'm a transgender woman, and I have no problem with these lyrics because with the gravestone, because one, it's an out of place thing. You have to like go out of your way to view it. So I had no problems with this. Like, it's not even a game I'm going to be buying, so I don't even know why I'm even talking about it, truthfully. But I think it's because of the whole SJW thing. And Gamergate, I do have your side when it's stupidity. And this is stupidity right here. Overdrive! Crap. The person's in the air too, which kind of sucked. But, you wanna see something I can do? Haha, you're not safe down over there. Ha 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 ha. And I have a problem with a lot of the things. I think it's stupid. And I have no problem with it because one, it does not say that it was a transgender woman that in there, and a lot of people are probably going to go, well, you're a transgender woman, why don't you have a problem with this? Because I don't, okay? And I have no problems with this because one, it could be any number of things. It just says the last woman. The last woman he bedded turned out to be a man. It could have been a cross-dresser. It could have been a very effeminate man. It could have been he was just so drunk that he thought it was a woman. And it turned out to be a man. I mean, We are really overthinking in our culture when the first thing we think about is, okay, yeah, it's a man, it's a man, it's a man. I'm going right into my overdrive, which I don't know how I even activated, so. And I have no problems with it. It's a stupid thing and probably shouldn't even been brought out to attention. But because SJWs are in full force right now, and yes, I'm using that term, people, SJW. Look at that. I have to beat you, dude. People are getting like all up in arms because of this. And Gamergate, I'm on your side for once. This is stupid. I'm a transgender person. I have no problems with this. I don't see how other people could have problems with this. It doesn't. Yes, it's a poem, so it doesn't need to specify. But at the same time, it's... I just powered right through you. I'm now in my overdrive. Haha. It's stupid on how people can react to certain stuff and think that what they say is like the law and everything, and they don't expect people to things. But at the same time, SJWs, why did you bring this to attention? You knew it was going to drive up sales. Yeah. When has ever a video game ever been brought up in a controversy and not sold? And that's what you did. You made this into a controversy. Stupid. Stupid. But at the same time, like, why is, like, I don't understand why people are getting up in arms about this. If they change it, then they change it, and that's on them. If they don't change it, then again, I have no problems with this. It wasn't a game I was planning on buying, because frankly the game looked stupid in my opinion. It might be the best game on earth, who knows? But I think it's what was happening, the game wasn't selling. So they made it either... I mean, it doesn't look like that they did the controversy themselves, but at the same time, I like how it like denotes that there's enemies on the screen. I like switching between the two planes now that I know how to do it. And but they're getting rich off of it because the thing sold. It sold really well, which I knew was going to happen. It's not a secret that controversy sells. Hell, look at my like most popular videos on here. It's controversial opinions and stuff like that. Why do we give like people that don't need the exposure? I mean, it's the same thing with this whole Gamergate thing. I mean, it was stupid. And yes, I'm on your side on this one, Gamergate, so please don't attack me. If anybody should be attacking me... Okay, here we go. I'm gonna beat this person, and then... and then be done with the video, because I don't have a lot to say on this subject. So I don't like you, big guy. Yeah, I mean, it's a stupid thing that happened, and like I said, there's explanations of what could have happened. It might not even been a transgender person. Okay, good. I got it down to this person. So I'm gonna beat him up real quick, or her up, I'm sorry, because it is a her. Ah! Crap. I missed out on some things, I think. But, yeah, stage cleared. Good. But, it is really stupid, and a lot of people don't understand that this is actually pretty funny. I actually got the joke, and the joke to me was, it was like, the guy got drunk, he was taken advantage of, and he committed suicide. It happens in our culture. People get taken advantage of at a bar, and they get, well, I don't know if they end up killing themselves, but they feel very bad about themselves, to the point that they make themselves depressed. And it's really stupid when... Ooh, yeah, got 11 points. So let me get my... The attack and defense. I can't get my speed up, but... Maybe if I... Yeah, let's just put it there. But, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Let's exit the game. Go back to this and let you listen to this while I talk a little bit more about this topic. And let me read this again, because I think I might be missing something. Here lies Firedorn, a hero in bed. He once was alive, but now he's dead. The last woman he bedded turned out to be a man, and crying in shame, off a cliff he ran. There's nothing part of that. I'm a transgender woman, and if I'm going to bed a guy, I'm going to let him know when that I am transgender. And so I don't think this was a transgender person, because we're pretty open about that kind of stuff when talking to like a prospective mate. And yes, it happens. I know that, but for the most part, we tend to be very transparent with our partners, because everybody should be open with their partners. There should be like nothing holding you guys back. Like, the trust should be there. If you don't have that trust, you should not be sleeping with them. Yes, it happens. People go to bars, get drunk, and sleep together. It's stupid. The stupidity is running wild here. There's nothing wrong with this. Obsidian, please do not change this. This is not indicative of transgender people. And the people who are trying to change it do not know and understand what it's like to be transgender themselves. There might be a few in there that do. Yes. I'm not saying that all SJWs are not transgender people. There are a few in there that are, and they're crying about this. This is not a transgender issue. This is a societal issue. We don't like something, and we try to make it pertain to us. And this is the problem with transgenderism in a lot of people's eyes, is because we're trying to push our agenda onto other people. No. I don't try to push an agenda on people. I go down and yes, I do try to blend in, and I do not broadcast the fact to every person I meet on the street that I'm transgender. I am transparent on the internet because, one, I have a YouTube show, the one you're watching right now, and I have a live stream. And I want to make it perfectly upfront to my viewership that yes, I am a transgender woman. And if you don't like that, you do not have to watch my videos. Or watch my live stream. I would love you to because I think I'm kind of entertaining. But you don't have to. And, I mean, that's the thing. This does nothing wrong. This does nothing, and it does a lot of things right. But we're so... just... I don't know where I'm going to go with this because I agree with you, Gamergate. This does not need to be changed. And I'm... I know I'm going to get some slack here because I was against the whole cover of the Joker in the back row and stuff like that. And that was a different issue because, as I explained, it wasn't the cover itself that I had a problem with. It was the tone of the cover that didn't match the book and blah blah blah. But people were going to say, well, you changed your opinion on this and changed your opinion on that. No, it's called being reasonable here. If Obsidian changes it, they change it, and it's not a censor issue. If they do not change it, good. Because I don't think this needs to be changed. I'm a transgender woman, and Obsidian, if you want to hear voices, please hear from the transgender community. The line is not too far, and it doesn't push any boundaries. The woman that turned out to be a man could have been a cross-dresser. It could have been a very effeminate man. It could have been a drag queen. It could have been a very effeminate gay man. It could have been a man with long hair. Which, if you're drunk, most of the times you can't tell the difference anyway. So I don't understand the problem with this line. I don't understand it. The gravestone is out of its way. It's not in the main quest. It's not like part of the main story. And this is the problem I have. People are too damn sensitive. And yes, I can be too damn sensitive myself. But it's time for people to shut the fuck up and stop, making controversies for games you do not like. You do not like the game? That's fine. Do not make a controversy to have it changed. Because all it's going to do is drive up sales of the game and make the problem more pronounced. That's the same thing here. But I'm going to get going here because I think I've ran on too long as it is. On something that I think is very not that thing. And I hope you like this tea time. Because I actually enjoyed this one. So it's fun going out of my, out of a comfort zone and actually, applauding people. Gamergate, this, do not let up on this one. Make your voices known to the publisher that this does not need to be changed. If you need to, please, booster signal this to the company. Because this is a transgender woman who is saying that there's nothing wrong with this gravestone. And yes, I did say it slow so people could not misconstrue my opinion here. But it's time to close the world to open the next. Bye bye.